Man, what an intro.
Woo!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to One Crit Blunders. We are back in action, getting this thing going. We are in for a treat tonight. We have so many good things going. The cast is all here. We all made it. You know, it's a once a month thing. We won't go through the character backstories and all of that again like we did before. If you want to see that, I defer you to episode 1 of One Crit Blunders Elsewhere. Now, tonight we are going to be tying up some loose ends and then starting a new chapter. So I hope everybody is prepared. Everybody, hello. Welcome back to the show.
What?
Hello.
All right. Are you all ready to roll some dice?
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
sort of. We're not going to get to roll them.
Let's get back to where the story is made up and the dice rolls don't matter. All right. So, who to start with? I think the easiest one would be Kira. Now, when we last left your character, you had, I'm going to say reluctantly, but I don't think it was, turned over the leprechaun in return for learning some very trade secret magic. The headmaster did what needed to be done with that and kind of escorted you back up to the main chambers. And as you're standing there getting ready to finish things up, the headmaster is just, they've trained you in what I sent you outside of the game. And the headmaster just kind of looks on you and says, well, I think the best course of action for you at this point would be to head back to the Goose. The innkeeper, Cedric, he tends to remain neutral in all matters of magic, divinity, and otherwise. As such, magical creatures and things of that nature tend to gravitate to his establishment. I think it might be pertinent for you to keep an eye on things. And,
Yes.
of course, return any that you may find. And obviously, we will reward you as we already have.
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Well, if that is all you have, please accept this stipend. And he hands you a bill of some kind of coins.
Nice.
And he bids you farewell.
And I bid him farewell.
When you leave and you're heading back to the Goose and kind of take a peek inside of the satchel, you see that there are 150 platinum pieces inside.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
With Kira heading back to the Goose, we turn our attention to the Mabe headquarters. This isn't exactly a headquarters in and of itself. The Mabe is like a subsect of the Stonewall School. It's where all of the martial classes go to learn their craft and swordplay and, just combat in general. The two of you, Gwendolyn and Xeric, are basically standing in a large feast chamber. There's all kinds of just ragamuffin-looking warriors and soldiers, just mercenaries, anything you can imagine, all sitting around the table just shoveling food into their mouths. They're drinking very sloppily with, ale running down their beards and things like that. And as you're kind of taking this in, one of the higher-ranking Mabe officials makes his way up to Gwendolyn and offers a slight bow. Lady Gwendolyn, I see you have returned.
I did indeed.
And did you take care of the problem?
I did. Problem resolved.
Wonderful. Well, if you will come with me, I will give you your just rewards for completing your task, and you will become an honorary member of the Mabe.
I would be honored, sir. Xeric, will you be okay if I go, or...
I'll be following with you.
I look back at the gentleman.
Actually, good sir, I regret to inform you that only the Mabe is allowed in the Mabe headquarters. Unfortunately, you will have to remain here with these godless heathens.
Now, in regards to that, if Gwendolyn here isn't currently a Mabe and she's about to be made an honorary member, would that also make her not a Mabe?
I see you are clever. No doubt you have a way with words.
He sure does, doesn't he?
But she is an initiate.
Think of me as an auditor.
Regrettably, sir, you cannot join us.
Hold
However,
on for me, will you?
given your nature that I sense about you, I think you may be able to sway some of these rabble to see things your way, if you catch my meaning. Some of them need a little direction in their life.
Talos be praised.
Indeed, good sir.
Good luck, Sirik.
So,
Zurich
with that
nods
being said,
silently.
Gwendolyn gets escorted back into a small kind of headquarters area. There's like what looks like an operating table in there, some flasks and potions and baubles and scrolls, things like that. And as you enter the room, he closes the door behind him. And well, Gwendolyn, thank you very much again. I cannot begin to express to you how much this means for the emperor, or for the prime minister. Keeping things in check. This is the highest decree. You see, we work directly for the prime minister as the Mabe. His word is our will, if you take my meaning. And he has decreed that only a certain few are able to gain licenses in order to cast their magic, as you already have discovered. It is here in the Mabe that we become better suited to weeding these people out. Are you prepared to undertake this task?
I am.
And you do understand that there is no room for error in the Mabe.
That won't be a problem.
Excellent. Excellent. I must reiterate to you, if someone or something is using magic illegally, you must be prepared to stop this by any means necessary.
Any means?
Any.
I understand.
Perfect.
You just
May I see
you
the
just became a Mabe man.
May I see the gem that you were given before?
Here you go, sir.
He takes the gem from you and sets it in what appears to be like a brooch that's missing the gem. And once he puts it in there, the little brooch part kind of springs out these 4 little spider legs. It's like a completely mechanical little spider.
Oh.
And it crawls across his hand, which he kind of doesn't hold it to you per se, but he just kind of holds it out, and it jumps over onto your sleeve and kind of crawls up your shoulder and onto your forehead, at which point it just kind of like latches itself into what would be your third eye. It does sting a little bit, but not enough to make you scream or anything like that. And you now kind of understand and realize that you can now use the gem of seeing through your own eyes, kind of like detect magic would be.
Oh my goodness.
This also grants you a +2 to all save throws versus magic.
I've got the power.
All right. He just kind of takes a look at you and,
Oh, that was rather odd, but thank you.
well, at least you managed to not get lobotomized. I mean, the last few have had a couple of problems with that.
That would have been nice to know before that happened, but I guess it's, ignorance is bliss, they say. Ignorance is bliss. All right.
Should you experience any side effects, I do recommend you return here immediately.
Side effects?
Yes, there are some slight side effects. Shortness of breath, chest pain, rectal bleeding.
Rectal bleeding? I mean, the other two sounded common but rectal bleeding? Is there anything else I should be concerned about?
It has been known to create a higher pressure in the blood, headaches. Pretty much just goes on a list of random ailments.
Death is on this list.
If you have a magical episode lasting 4 hours or more,
Yeah.
you really should go see your Mabe.
Magic.
I am the babe.
I so wish you just done it really fast, like a drug commercial.
Exactly. Yeah.
All the next letters may occur. Just rattle them off.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh my goodness. I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay. Well, I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? At this point, it's already too late.
Don't use your third eye.
Oh my
Stop.
god.
I think some things are best left to the imagination. Really.
Noted.
So I have been told that being part of the Mabe now, you will be awarded a weekly stipend of 10 gold pieces. You have free room and board at the Goose, which they would like for you to keep an eye on.
Oh.
Magical things tend to crop up here and there. People have been keeping a rather close eye on, well, there's a small creature. She's a hyperactive one. And people have been keeping an eye on her. They think there's more to her than she's letting on.
What kind of creature? Who is she?
She claims to be a halfling, but there are rumors that this is a clever trick.
Does she work there?
I believe so.
I see. And why are you suspicious of this halfling again?
It is rumored that this halfling is actually using a polymorph spell to hide its true nature.
My goodness. Is that really what you believe?
I mean, I've never left the school, so I can't say one way or another. But this is what has been passed down to me.
And what am I supposed to do about that? Whatever it's called, whatever?
I don't know how to say this any more politely, but that sounds like a whole lot of your problem.
Ew.
I like this guy.
Yeah, okay. See, I know a halfling, and I don't get the feeling that there's an issue there. But I will keep an eye on this halfling and see if there's any suspicious activity. But how often do I need to report about this halfling?
Only when something truly worth reporting becomes available.
Oh, okay. Well, at least I get a free room and board at the Goose. I quite enjoyed my time there for the short time of... Yeah, okay. All right, then, is there anything else that you need from me? Is that all?
No, that is it.
Oh, very nice. Well, hopefully I don't die from this third eye, but...
One could hope.
All right, then. I guess it's time for me to head out. Thank you. It's been an honor, and I will stay in touch.
Wonderful. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. During this time that all of that was happening, we turned to Zerk, who was standing in the feasting hall watching these ragamuffin vagabonds just going to town.
I kind of imagine that as she's exiting what she was doing, Xeric, for the duration of that entire ceremony, has effectively stood up on one of the tables and is now addressing the entirety of the space. And so while Gwendolyn is exiting, Xeric saying, "Life is a combination of random events and chaos. So grab what you can when you can, because Talos may take you to the afterlife at any moment.
What in the world?
Grab what you can and join me in bringing Talos to those who don't know it. You will walk safely in fires, in storms, in disasters. All will be safe as the rest perish." And then I look over and see that Gwendolyn's back. So,
Like
is it time
15
to
to
go?
20 of these people sitting in this room of like 50 all raise their mugs, splashing ale everywhere, going, "For Talos!"
Is it, Gwendolyn, do we need to leave now?
I think it's best that we go. I don't know what you've done,
For
but
Talos! And then I
Whoa.
get down off of the table and just kind of walk over to Gwendolyn.
just nod at everybody. Okay. Oh, okay. It's time. Let's get out of here, please. I start heading out.
It's safe in here now. Most of them.
I
they're
don't know
fine.
what. That's quite.
They're going to fight each
impressive.
other now.
For Talos.
For Talos. Now, everybody is able to reconvene with all the loose ends tied up. Everyone is able to reconvene at the Goose. Entering in, you see Doria doing her usual serving / song and dance, and Sir Thomas still just locking those drinks away.
'Tis
There you
only
go.
wine.
I walk over to Sir Thomas. I don't say anything. I just walk over to him.
Come over and I'll say something. How you doing? I'm
Just
Dory.
walk
I'm your
over.
server for tonight.
You've been my
Boob is
server all
cute.
day, Doria.
I want to pull Doria aside. Doria.
Okay.
Doria.
Oh, hi, Gwendolyn. Oh,
Do you
my.
have a? I know you're busy. Do you have a moment, my dear?
Is that a zit?
Uh,
Oh, hold still. That's
No,
a
no,
really
don't you
big one.
touch. No.
Let me get it for you. Let me
You're
get it for you.
distracted. Wait, I have
so
something.
shiny.
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Focus.
Okay,
I have
I'm
something
focused.
important to ask you.
what are we doing?
Are you a halfling?
I'm talking to your kneecaps. I think I'm a halfling.
Are you sure?
Oh, your kneecaps are right there. So yeah, I think I'm sure.
I know my kneecaps are there, but
They're beautiful kneecaps.
I need to know if you're
the
being
best I've
honest
seen.
about being a halfling. You see, I've heard some things, and I just need to confirm that you're indeed who you say you are.
Well, my mother's a halfling, and my dad's a halfling, and my grandmother's a halfling, and I think we go halfling all the way. But yes, I'm a halfling.
Interesting. Okay, I go and sit at the bar. Is Cedric there?
Cedric's right over there. I can get you something if you want.
Oh, indeed. What do you have for on draft? If we do that here,
everything. We've got Angry Dragon. We've got
sounds good. Angry Dragon.
Angry Dragon.
I'll
It is.
have
Would
an
you like a
Angry
slice
Dragon.
of lime in that?
No,
Okay.
that would be.
Hey, Cedric, Angry Dragon, no lime.
No lime. All right.
It'll be ready for you.
Yeah. Cedric pours a angry dragon and slides it on down, lid on fire and everything.
This is fire,
Yeah.
even though it's blue. Oh,
That's the,
hot like
the
fire.
orange bit there.
Blue fire.
It's
It's the
very
good
nice.
stuff.
Very nice. Very nice.
Don't burn yourself.
So to the crowd standing around Sir Thomas, this one time at Knight's Camp,
It's that one time at Knight's Camp story. Everybody, listen up.
it's one of many of those one-time stories at Knight's Camp. I met this little maiden who shouldn't have been there. Oh, this is a family show. Never mind.
Let's see. All right. So,
All right, Zurich, what do you want?
This establishment doesn't have what I want.
What would that be?
Exactly do you want, mister?
Dun, dun,
Tell
dun.
me.
I wish for distilled spirits from elsewhere. From what I see, you only have Shamblerbach and Bud Knight.
What? You want cat piss?
No, I'm saying that that's what's here.
No, cat piss is from elsewhere.
So you want a good liquor?
The Tabaxi can hook you up with that. Half Spade Tabaxi are playing on Thursday again. I'm
Tamwise.
pretty sure they can get it for
Tamwise.
you.
Ah, noted.
Run up to the room and get the scotch.
Ah, it's in a separate room. Fine.
I gotta help those guys. Bye-bye.
Just point me in the direction. I'll head that way.
No, that's my private room.
Oh,
That's my private stock, and I am sending my esquire to get it. Don't forget,
sorry.
don't forget my friends, Tamwise, Chippin, and Barry that are right here.
Tamwise.
He's taking notes. It's like, I gotta write this down. I'm never gonna remember this.
Tippin was the other one you say?
Barry.
Barry.
Like Mary, but with a B.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
there it is.
the
Like
middle one?
Samwise with a T.
Yeah,
And purple, purple and nurple, they come in groups
And
Mhm.
and they rhyme.
Tippin like Pippin with a T?
Yeah,
That's
that one.
Chippin, by the way.
Oh, Chippin.
Chippin.
Peel me and kill me.
It's
That way,
nice
they're
They're the
Sam,
other set
Chip,
of
and
twins.
Barry.
It's nice that he was able to get away from his brother Dale.
Mm,
I'm
yes.
sorry, Chael.
Chael.
Chael was sadly killed in
Chael.
an encounter before we made it to town.
It was so bad.
Yikes.
Sad
Bloody.
Barry is so upset.
He still cries at night.
No sooner does your squire return with a lovely bottle of scotch and your scotch glasses, all from your private stock. He starts pouring them for you, of course, because Sir Thomas would never get his hands dirty.
That's what we're here for.
Right. Entering in through the tavern door is yet another young squire who is brandishing the family crest of Sir Thomas Reginald Weatherly.
The crest of the Battery Islands.
Exactly. He's just another one of the, 50 plus messengers that exist on the Battery Isles.
Sir Thomas is.
Welcome to the goose. Have a seat. Doria will take care of you. Go sit by him.
Ron, no. Harry, no. Help me out here. What's your damn name?
Hi, it's nice
Steve.
to meet you. My name's Zarek. What's yours?
Steve. Do you have a message for me, Steve?
I do, sir, but it's not a good message. You might want to take this in private.
Give me the damn message.
He hands you a scroll. Opening it up, you see that it is a blank scroll. Once it is fully opened, the magic mouth spell activates. A pair of lips and teeth and everything appear on the scroll and begin speaking.
Of course, we notice this, right?
Oh yes, you can hear it. It's not quiet.
I get up real fast and I go over to the squire and grab the squire. Where did you get this? Where did you get
gave
this?
it to me?
You who?
My master.
Who's your
Gwendolyn.
master?
Gwendolyn. He's
This-
soiled himself.
Oh. I need to know where your master is. This is not allowed. Whatever the scroll is, this is not supposed to be here. What is going on here?
It's just a magic mouth scroll.
Kira turns from the bar where she's just eating chicken, and she's like, "Oh, it's not anything big. Don't worry about it."
Like a whole rotisserie chicken.
She's just been eating this whole time.
I start to hold my forehead. Oh,
That's pretty. Are you all right?
So the magic mouth spell begins to speak to Sir Thomas, and it says, "It is with great and terrible heart that I present to you the news that your father has passed. Your older brother has requested your presence on the Battery Isle to finish take care of things, basically. He has
funerary arrangements and such, and his movement up the ladder.
indeed.
Asshole.
Unfortunately, there's a bit more to this problem than a simple passing away. Again, it is very regrettable that I must tell you, your father has been assassinated.
Dun dun dun.
I am not cleaning that up.
Anything else there, Magic Mouth? I'm not going to
No,
have a conversation with it. Keep talking.
It dissipates.
It dissipates. It's an empty scroll.
Yep, it's just a blank scroll now.
Hand it to Mercedes.
Sir Thomas, I'm
Gwendolyn,
terribly sorry for
Or
your
no,
loss.
Kira, actually. Thank
Yes,
you, my friend Zurich. Let's drink to my father.
Indeed.
I will toast to that as well. I'm so sorry to hear, Sir Thomas.
To Lord Plantagenet.
Lord Plantagenet.
Lord
to your dad.
Lord Plantagenet?
Close enough.
So another. All right, that's fine.
Plantain.
Sorry, he died.
I'm not.
That's fair.
To
Oh,
his death, then.
But, duty calls, I must return.
Do you need assistance?
You're welcome to join me for the funeral. My dear and good drinking friends. Friends.
A funeral seems like a place I'd like to be. So let's go.
No raising of the dead.
I didn't say that.
I did not say that.
I'm saying that.
That was not in the fine print.
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Don't forget we do catering and event hosting.
I'm not sure that you do it that far out.
Just letting you know.
Doria,
we should-
will you be attending to the funeral?
Well, sure, okay, why not?
All right.
Samwise, boys, get everything packed up. Secure the first ship you can to head towards the Battery Isles.
Doria, can I hire you as a minstrel for this thing?
Absolutely, I would be honored.
Yes,
I
because
will-
minstrels are so important at a sad funeral.
Yes, we are.
Doria knows plenty of dirges, I'm pretty sure.
I do. I will sing my heart out for him and for his soul on my triangle with all emotion.
Doria's playing
suspiciously
Dustin
eye,
Lin
Doria.
on a triangle. Like,
It's a mournful
taps.
instrument. It speaks from the heart.
with post haste, your squires and retainer pack all of your goods, and luckily, there is a ferry that actually travels to the Battery Isles fairly regularly, once in the morning and once in the evening. So finding transport there is easy. While traveling on the ferry, you come across a bunch of knights from the Battery's Isles. They're, it's just guards, like level 0 commoner guards. They have plate mail, halberds, the usual. They're transporting crates back and forth, bringing resources to the Battery Isles and taking back trade goods, things of that nature. It's all common stuff that has been going on for centuries. It does not take you long, being that this is your home, essentially, to climb all the way to the top of what is essentially a 9-story fortress. It's like the size and scope of a castle, but since it's nobility, not like, a king or anything like that, it's a fortress. And all of you make your way into the king's chambers, where Sir Thomas, your 3 older brothers, are standing around the bed. Your father covered up, of course. They all seem to be grieving quite heavily.
You guys are so full of shit. Who killed the old man?
Well, we were hoping that you would be able to help us figure that out.
What happened?
As near as we can tell, he was stabbed.
What? 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 What?
profusely. Come, and your older brother kind of rolls your father a little bit, and you can see there's 7 or 8 stab wounds in his lower back.
Sir Thomas, if I'm not being too forward, would you care if I took a closer look at that?
Yes. Allow my good friend Zurich, the maester, to take a look.
I use a medicine check to check it out.
Wonderful. A 22 is fantastic. They appear to be, an inch wide, standard dagger style size, but really getting a good look at it, you notice that the wound traveling into the flesh actually kind of serpentines. So the dagger had a serpentine-like blade.
It appears he was stabbed profusely.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we've gathered that already.
The knife, it was non-standard.
Non-standard.
It was automatic?
It was a Glock dagger.
A Glock dagger.
That's funny. It looks like a repeater to me.
Do any of your family members carry daggers on them, Sir Thomas?
All of us, we're nobles.
Are they here? Yeah, everyone?
I'll show him one of the family daggers. Pull
What do
mine
they
out of the
look
boot.
like?
Big long daggers. Straight blade, double-edged.
Yeah, they won't look like this. These have more of a serpentine shape to them. Think like a flamberge almost.
Kira steps closer to the corpse. Can I do check to see if there's anything magical lingering upon the body? If this was actually a dagger, if it was a magical dagger?
Yeah.
Arcana or... Yeah.
If you want to use a skill, I don't know if you have detect magic at all, but
Or somebody with a third eye.
Just think it's a pretty
I
jewel.
don't know.
she's scared to use the third eye.
You need to cover
I
that
can-
dimple.
I can
I did
give it a
that.
shot, but I'm.
Anal bleeding.
We're going to know.
Need a
that
change of
happens.
loincloth.
Death. I
Let's
pull
go for a tea.
the hair aside a little bit more.
When did you get that?
It's part of the initiation for the Mabe. It was rather unpleasant, if you ask me. No warning whatsoever. It just happened, and then I got all these side effect warnings, and might as well just say it's a death sentence. But, they say it's exciting. I'd be excited, and I'm not excited. So I don't know how to use this thing, but I'm just going to use
Sounds
this
like
thing.
marriage.
Oh, my goodness. I wouldn't know. I don't think I'll ever get married.
Kira, with your roll of a 23 on Arcana, taking in everything that you've seen, and you don't notice anything magical going on with the body itself, but kind of taking a look around the room, you do see that there are other things in the room that have magical auras. This leads you to the assumption, I guess it would be, that whoever assassinated him, it was not in a robbery capacity.
Okay. I don't share that. I'm very quiet.
All
I'm going
right.
to try. We've already done a medicine check, correct?
Yep.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to try an investigation check.
Dory is going for some investigation.
Oh, that's just sad.
It is, however, being a halfling and being so close to the ground as you are, you're able to take in that there are no signs of a forced entry. Whoever entered this room was able to enter just plain as day without breaking down a door or anything.
Brothers, may I see your daggers?
They all draw their daggers and show you that they're all the same family dagger that you have. You certainly don't think that we would have done this.
Who else has free reign to father?
7.
Every other person in the fortress? Every guard?
Round
I
them
whisper
up
under
there.
my breath. I don't know if this will work, but. Oh. I guess it's. I can't find the words! Command word! Does it work?
Command word!
Command word doesn't work.
So-
I'm more whisper. Command word.
You whisper command word. And yeah, the gem of seeing does exactly as it normally does. And taking a look around, you don't see anything amiss. There's no invisible creatures or strange magic of any kind going on.
Do I notice anything around the weapons?
Nope, they're all just normal daggers.
I can't sense anything.
Are you
Can't-
broken?
Well, you might as well say I am after what they've done to me, but no. There's nothing here out of the ordinary that can be seen with the third eye. So I can't find anything on my own. Gonna have to do a little bit more digging. Hopefully not literally.
I would
the
suggest
funeral.
you start with the 2 guards that were supposed to be on duty last night.
You mean you haven't
Supposed
done
to.
that, brother?
We only just found him.
Including the time it took to send me a messenger, me to gather my stuff, gather my friends, board the ferry, come here, climb all these damn stairs, but you still haven't bothered to check with the 2 guards. Yes,
We
you had no
are
time
in-
at all, asshole. We'll
We
take care of
are
it from here.
in mourning, little brother.
I'm enraged. Somebody has murdered our father.
Well, as unfortunate as it is, I have larger problems to attend to now.
Oh, yes, of course you do, my lord.
Dang.
I've never been more glad to not have siblings.
I would trade
Except
gladly.
for being from a clutch of 37.
Should disown them at a young age.
Well, she ate 32 of them before they hatched. She had a shot. She came out
Yeah.
first.
The seagulls got 26 of them.
Zurich's gonna walk to where the guards would have been posted outside.
Okay.
Kira goes with
Opening the bedroom door, you're taking a look around, and you can see like they should have been posted on either side of the door. There's 2 there now.
Where were the other guards last night? Guards.
As far as I know, sir, they were here.
Did anyone see them actually arrive at their post?
Yes, sir. They were seen at their posts.
Who's the last person to have contact with them?
All guards are required to sign in with the chief of arms down in the armory.
Zurich silently walks away towards where I'm assuming they point.
Kira follows after him, but she turns and she just goes like this to the guards.
All right, roll intimidation.
Okay, sure. Let's see if we do it.
Can I give a bonus?
I'm not very
to her?
intimidating.
Like a
Oh.
synergy
Yes, you are.
bonus?
I am pretty tall.
There you go.
As I walk out of the goodbye, Father. I walk out of the room. I turn to the guards. Send a runner. I want the 2 guards to meet me in the Great Hall in 5 minutes.
I go with them.
Me too.
I am. This has become just a very sort of badass situation.
Fun.
Watching these 2 do their thing, and I'm like, yeah,
Like sands through an hourglass.
I can do this.
These are the
Doria.
days of our lives.
I Doria,
Feed me goes
very
right out of there.
suspiciously.
Please join me. Food
That's
for my
correct.
comrades. Food,
I tag
wine for my
along.
comrades.
She's so happy. They run off to try and find the 2 guards. Zurich, you get down to the armory first. I'm presuming everybody else is following you, but for right now, you get down to the armory first.
We're going to the Great Hall.
Okay.
I think
I'm
it's just
following
me and
Zurich.
Kira.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So Kira and Zurich, you get into the armory. You see the chief of arms kind of poring over various scrolls and ledgers and books, and he's got guards coming in and out getting crates and things like that. It appears that he's under a great amount of stress.
Kira,
Mhm.
go slowly close and lock all the doors of this room.
Why?
He's going to kill the
Trust
captain
me.
of the guard.
Oh, all right, I guess.
Obliged.
Okay.
What was this person's title again?
He's the chief of arms.
Chief of Arms. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Zurich. It looks like you're under a wide amount of stress right now.
He slowly looks up at you in a no kidding kind of way. And I don't know who you are. But yes, there is so much happening right now.
What is the most pertinent thing to get done that you need done right this moment?
All of it. I'm handling the payroll of all the guards. I'm trying to sign them in and out, making sure that they are at their scheduled posts on time. I've got all these crates going to the mainland. I've got those crates coming in from the mainland. I've got my lord upstairs dead in the bed that should have been taken care of by my guards, which haven't. I'm out of my mind right now.
Well, it sounds like a lot of the royals, if you will, are meeting in the Great Hall. So we have a moment to breathe. That's the important thing right now.
Somebody
As far
just talk to those guards, buddy, and it's going to be us. Yeah.
Hey, wait, is Doria with us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
She's
See
like, she just like peeks out from behind Kira.
Uh-huh.
Doria, why don't you take over signing the guards in and out? And we're only going to make it from that door over there. That should help streamline some things.
I'll watch over Doria. I'll assist Doria.
Let's go do this.
Oh, so
All right, let's
go.
Sir
Gwendolyn's
Thomas is
there
the
too?
only one without...
Everyone's here.
Oh, okay.
Except
Didn't
Thomas is
know.
in
We're
the
all
Great
here.
Hall having a feast prepared for you, going, what the hell happened to everybody?
They just
Best
veered off
day
while we were walking.
Ever. I'm so excited.
Sir Thomas turns around. He's like, not again.
All right, now knowing we have
Next time I
everyone
let
here,
the giant punch you.
Kira, why don't you, in a team of guards, start packing those boxes and stacking them to where they could easily be dragged. Doria, you start signing in and signing out guards. Gwendolyn, why don't you assist... Sorry, Captain of Arms, Chief of Arms. What is your name?
Reginald.
Reginald. What were some of the other tasks that need to be addressed?
That's really about it, honestly.
Okay. Well, let's see. Gwendolyn, why don't you assist Doria? One
Sounds
does
good.
sign-ins, sign-outs. Now, Reginald, truth be told, I'm here about the dead lord in the bed.
Mhm.
I was told that you were the last one to have contact with the two guards from last night.
Yes. He starts flipping open a book and kind of spins it around to you. As you can see right here, they signed their names in at the appropriate time that they were supposed to. They grabbed their halberds, they left this room. Next thing I know, the king's dead. They never came back to check out this morning, though.
Why don't you take a seat? I sit down as well. So, if they haven't signed back in, has anyone found their bodies or seen them at all since?
Honestly, with everything going on, I haven't even had time to search for them. I assume they just had a bit too much of the king's scotch and maybe fell asleep somewhere.
If the king is dead, and you haven't seen the guards, it stands to reason that they're probably dead too. Hopefully not. But on the off chance they are alive, we just need to be prepared for the worst. So, if someone was going to hide a dead body, 2 of them at that, where would they do that?
I would say probably the best place that nobody would think to look, because no one goes down there at night, would be the lower levels where they keep the cleaning supplies.
Interesting. Does anyone have access to that room?
I mean, it's not necessarily locked, so people can come and go as they please.
Is there a quartermaster for that space?
No.
All right, then. Well, it seems like everything has been streamlined, at least somewhat. And it looks like our esteemed colleagues over here have even trained some people to work with this new workflow. So, we're going to take our leave. It was a pleasure talking with you, and I hope your day continues to run smoother and smoother as time goes on.
Thank you. I'm definitely in your debt. You've made this much better for me.
Oh, it's not me. Talos works through me.
Talos sounds great.
We must take our leave. Farewell.
Bye.
Toodles!
Where is the herd heading now? Sir Thomas is preparing a feast, I guess, at this point?
No. Sir Thomas is having a feast prepared.
Right.
He is not preparing a feast. He is also waiting for the runners he sent to find the 2 gods.
Right. The 2 runners come back, and they're a little winded, but not too bad. And they bow before you. And my liege, unfortunately, we could not find the gods. We checked their rooms, their usual hangouts, and even their hiding spots.
Search the fortress.
As you wish, sir. And they take off to send word.
And remember, we are an island, so search the beaches. Search the shallows.
As you wish.
There's lots of places to get rid of bodies here. Well, the ocean.
Yeah. Where is the rest of the group heading?
We're just following Zurich, I believe. We just watched him stand up, and we're like, "Oh, it's time to go." All right, got it.
Well, Gwendolyn and I have been signing the guards in and out. I've been using my stink eye, and she's got her magic zip.
Kira has just been lifting up boxes and then handing them to people. And it's like, that goes there, this goes there. No, stop, come back. That goes there. Now leave. Go.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we try to go to where the cleaning supplies are?
Ooh, I like that idea. Okay.
Do you think we should inform Sir Thomas of
No.
where we're going?
I mean, we can. I don't know if that's a good idea.
We can just tell one of these guards to send him a runner to tell him where we're going. That's what they do.
I'm just waiting for one of these guards that hasn't seen you with me or know about you to go, "Who the hell are you?" And call out the guard to hold you in place.
The less we make a scene, the better. I mean,
We look like we belong, so
It's interesting
Sort
to
of.
see how the other half lives, sending runners places.
mhm.
What a life.
If you find
The
great-
1%.
Yeah, if you find the banquet hall, the grand hall, you'll find my feet up on the table.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm the 0.5%.
Crystal glass of wine in hand.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Is you all are heading towards the stairwell that leads down to the cleaning supplies level. You go past a set of double doors that are opened up, and you can see just a super long feast table. Sir Thomas is leaned back in his chair. He's got his feet up on the table. Like he said, he's drinking out of a crystal goblet. There's just
There you
rare
are.
foods.
why
I mean,
would we
we're
want to
talking
bother
like
him? He looks like he's doing pretty good, so we should keep going.
I don't know.
We're going to
Kraken
check your cleaning
caviar.
supplies. Do you
What
like
are
some
you
with
doing?
us?
Kira might be hungry.
I am
Wait, the food's ready?
Roast chicken,
7 smooth quick.
Guys.
roast beef.
Should we have it?
We should eat before
We should
we
eat
check
first.
things
I think it's
first.
going to be really heavy
You
work.
all think we have
Hungry.
time to eat right now? There's a dead
I
body
think we-
upstairs.
17
There's
different
two
kinds
missing
of
guards,
cheeses.
and you want to sit and eat.
He's
Oh
not going
my
to get
goodness.
any deader.
You know, it does smell kind of nice.
Kira makes
Just
the
saying.
absolute same
No,
point. I
you-
was
you can
prepared
eat
to
They're
make.
already dead.
I'm gonna head
Statistically
in this
already dead.
direction.
What does your zit say? Tell me what the zit says.
It's not like I can just.
Ask the zit.
But my friends, if it's somebody trying to wipe out my family, maybe you should stay here, feast with me, and guard me.
He raises a very good point. Plus, what if someone has imbued them with magical powers and they're now zombies? You'd be going into a zombie cleaning room all by your lonesome.
I'm not
That just
afraid.
sounds scary.
I'm not afraid. I've
Really?
seen worse.
I'm
No,
not afraid to die.
I'm not afraid.
Look, my friends, for breakfast.
Yeah. For breakfast.
For breakfast.
For
For
breakfast.
Talos.
You know, for some
For
reason, that sounds like a
Talos.
really good motto.
So Gwendolyn is heading down to the cleaning room by herself then?
I withdraw my weapon and
She's probably
And
going to go.
try not to suspiciously have it out, but just have it to my side and just kind of like Nothing
Doria
suspicious
feels-
at all.
Sir
Doria
Thomas,
feels really torn because she knows the right thing to do is to follow Gwendolyn.
Sir Thomas is going to cheat. Doria, I need to refill.
No,
Oh, I can't.
I'll get
Oh,
it, Doria. Why
fine.
don't you go with Gwendolyn?
Okay. I reach over, I grab the nearest thing, which is like a piece of cheese and a piece of bread, and I slam them together and I go after Gwendolyn because I don't feel okay leaving her alone. It's like, running as fast as my little halfling legs will take me, which is, barely enough to keep up with her.
Run!
Sir Thomas, check this out.
What's that?
This is
Breathing.
the fanciest thing I could make out of everything on this table.
It's like a Scooby-Doo Shaggy sandwich.
Yeah.
Eat all you want, my friends.
No, this is for you.
Oh.
You're in mourning.
True. I am sadly heartbroken.
I can tell.
Okay, Kira, Sir
I
Thomas,
drink
and
when I'm
Zurich
heartbroken.
are in the feasting hall.
Yep.
Doria and Gwendolyn head down to the cleaning level. Before you even get off of the bottom step, I need both of you to make perception checks.
Ooh.
It's a ghost.
Mysterious. Dun, dun, dun.
Ruh-roh.
I'd have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you guys.
I don't know if I did it right. Oh, I did something. I just
Scrappy Doo is down
Oh, Doria's so drunk.
I hate it.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
Oh no!
There's the one crit Blunders mottos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only,
Okay.
Really? You only had to beat 11s.
Now,
It comes in
The
threes,
two-
okay?
the two of you are coming down these stairs. It's not exactly the best of lighting down here. There's maybe a couple of torches on the walls. But as you do, all the way down at the other end of the hall, for a brief moment, you see a figure run and turn a corner.
I grabbed Doria.
What?
There's a
Okay.
figure there. There's a figure there. Listen,
What do we do?
I'm good. You stay behind me, okay? And you scream as loud as you can if trouble is ahead, okay? You make the biggest scene because you're a bard. You can sing to our friends, all right? I'm going to go on ahead. You stay right there, and I will shout for you if anything happens.
Okay.
I walk away.
Meanwhile, our mysterious figure has escaped.
Right? Gwendolyn, you proceed down the hallway and you make it probably 3/4 of the way. And as you pass a door, your terrible, terrible perception check does not allow you to see the hazard. You begin doing the Home Alone ice, skip, and you fall flat on your back in a pool of blood, which is coming from the door to your right.
Do I
I'm
feel
glad
the
that's where it's
liquid?
coming from.
I feel liquid.
Smells like pennies.
Well, I was just thinking of the side effects.
Oh.
Oh no, the dreaded side effect.
I get confused at first, thinking the blood's mine. But I don't. Do I feel like I've taken any hit damage? Not when I fell. I don't. I sit up. What in the world?
Do I hear any of this? Do I hear a thud?
I would say you probably hear her hit the ground. Yeah.
I'm just confused for a second. Okay. I stand up, ready my weapon. Look down.
Why the ghost of Pierre?
Back there! Get back there! I have not said anything yet. And I look. I notice there's blood. Right? All lots of blood coming from the door. Or
Yes. From underneath the door. Yep.
and I pause and I put my hand on Doria. Probably my whole hand covers her head or something. Or maybe. Doria,
Oh.
get the others now.
Oh.
Run!
That's gonna look
And I run as fast as my little halfling's legs will take me.
I ready my weapon.
I grab my triangle. I
Oh, yeah,
run
there you
run
go.
the stairs.
So you guys hear the triangle coming, and as Doria pops into the room screaming, you see the bloody handprint all on her head.
I'm running past her at this
Spirit.
point.
Okay. Zeric's like, out of the way.
Kira calmly stands up and she finishes her drink and then follows.
Yeah, with a heavy sigh.
Yep.
It's always something with you
It's
guys.
always something. Why did I come here?
Someone send a runner.
Guards, squires, knights, to arms, seal the keep.
They start ringing alarm bells. You can hear gates and shutters all being just slammed closed. Zurich, you make it downstairs. And Gwendolyn, did you say you opened the door?
No, I just readied my
Okay.
weapon and I stood there.
Okay. You
And I'm
come
just
down the
staring
stairs to see
at the blood.
Gwendolyn ready to attack a closet door.
I'm pretty sure that blood
Covered.
didn't harm anybody.
Like she looks like the scene from Carrie.
Oh, jeez.
Do you want me to open that for you?
No, you stand back. I want to
Stand
kick the door
literally
down.
right behind her.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm ready to kick the door down.
Well, we know how you are with furniture, so
I like to. At this point, my adrenaline's running, and I just want to somehow kick the door open.
roll up a strength check. Kablamo. Oh yeah, that's our strength check. We're going with a 9.
Ooh,
All right.
you're doing so great, hun.
It's just not my
let me know when
night.
Sir Thomas finally, gets down there.
All right. So you kick this door for all you're worth. And unfortunately, just with all the blood and everything, it's just too slippery. You can't really get a good kick on it. Sir Thomas, you come down at this point. Zurich, what are you doing when you see her kick the door like that?
After her failed attempt, I just lean over and slowly open the door.
Try to handle.
It opens outwards, and as one would expect, there are 2 guards bound, gagged, and stabbed in the similar manner as Sir Thomas's father.
Who stabs that low?
This is a terrible.
Everybody
start
looks
to
at Doria.
out.
Me?
She's like, wait, was I,
I
here?
wasn't even here yet. But yeah,
A tiny assassin.
this could have been my cousin Benny.
Did you see anything?
What?
Gwendolyn, did you see anything?
I saw a shadow of some sort, a figure, running around the corner. But
Carefully step past the blood, and then pursue down the corridor to see if I can catch up.
Don't step in it. She already slipped in it. Don't do that.
That's why I carefully stepped over it.
There you go. learn from her mistakes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sir Thomas at this point takes off. Everybody else following, staying, investigating the bodies? What's everybody doing at this point?
I'm
Oh,
going.
no, I'm
to
going
draft
after Sir
behind Sir
Thomas. Yes, me too. At this point, I'm like, let's go.
Okay,
I'm
Kira,
mad at that
Doria.
door.
I would like to make an Arcana check to see if there's any magic afoot on these dead people.
And I want to do an investigation check.
People pop. There it is.
The sound of Arcana.
People
Actually, I
pop.
lied.
Yeah.
I want to do a medicine check on these guys.
Okay.
It's a 13 on the Arcana.
So your Arcana check, you don't see anything magical on them. It appears that they
We're stabbed.
were robbed of their armor. Whoever killed them took their armor. And then with the 18, you, Doria, ascertained that they were killed by the same dagger.
No. That's what
It
we
does
call
not-
a clue.
It does not take the three of you very long to proceed down this hallway, and a door shuts directly ahead of you. It's the only door that continues on through this hallway. Thomas, you know this as the advisor's room. A close compatriot to your father offered a great deal of advice and business information.
I rolled a 20 for my strength check to try and just continue the momentum through the door.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you just, the door shuts, but you just shoulder that thing straight open and you see a completely surprised and terrified advisor.
A cleric
I raised my
just
lightning staff.
jumped through the door. A cleric. Oh, it's not my day. I get in there. What are you doing in here?
This is my room. Please, please.
Do we notice any blood on this person?
There is no blood on this person.
Use your eye.
Everybody's saying use the eye, but I assume it has a cooldown. I don't know.
I didn't say use the eye, I said use the zit.
It's not.
Get it
Postulio!
right, people.
Are you going to... I can't remember what the Gem of Seeing's limitations were.
All right.
Well, Gwendolyn's trying to figure that out. Doria and Kira, what are you two doing?
I
You've
can.
kind of...
Oh, I was following them, the three
Okay.
musketeers.
Have we caught up to them at this point?
Yes,
Okay.
you guys have caught up as the magic zit is about to be used.
I go over to him and say,
Look, I get him and I sit him. I say, come sit down next to me on the bed. I know this is all very scary. I know this is not a good day for you. Let's talk.
Cammador.
My grand and I used to have talks all the time, and when things were hard, she would say to me, "Just get it out." When we did that. I am rolling for persuasion.
Wonderful.
Saying, is there anything you want to get off your chest?
oh, not 1d20. Five?
I was like,
Well,
ooh,
I wish.
125. All right.
That'd be awesome.
Nice.
Whoops, no.
I'm still
Checking.
continuing to try and track this guy.
I would love to have that.
I'm checking for scrape marks from his, on the stone floors.
So the Gem of Seeing provides nothing of great value. He has a few magic items in his room. Everything on the aisles is legal. It was all obtained legally. There's nothing incriminating magical wise. Now, as Doria is kind of patting on the bed and all that, he's looking at her very strangely. But
As he
your
should.
words strike home, and he actually begins sobbing. I didn't mean for it to happen like this. They weren't supposed to kill him.
Oh, sweetie, it's okay. Just get it all out. Just tell me what's wrong. You'll feel better afterward. Just tell Doria.
You all want to throw some questions at him, or
I'm just staring at this point. I don't want to interrupt.
I'm still poised, ready to release my javelin, so
okay?
I
I
haven't moved.
I'm
I pull
covered
out
in
the
blood.
I pull out the triangle and start, just very gently playing a little, just gentle, sort of lullaby-ish.
Okay.
Kira from the doorway says, yes, did you have a hand in killing this one's father?
Brother, father. Oh my, Alabama.
Uncle, sisters, cousins.
It's
Oh,
royalty.
twice removed.
It's royalty. I don't
Hound dog.
What's it? It's your father, right? Your father? Of course.
I suppose, in a way, I did.
In a way.
The Prime Minister wanted his father dead, and he took my family hostage and said if I did not help, he would kill them.
The Prime Minister? You said the Prime Minister.
It's okay,
Yes.
sweetie. You're doing great. Just keep talking.
He something about the Battery Isles. He wants them. I don't know exactly why. Just there was a reason your father built the fortress here, but we never knew what it was. He was such a secretive man in that respect. But the Prime Minister, he knows something. He knows something dark and secret about this place. We tried searching everywhere, but the only thing we could find was that the island itself, it seems to be made of some kind of stone, something we've never seen before.
wow, a stone island. That's amazing.
No.
Can I do like a knowledge check, or do I know that in this world is there only one Prime Minister?
There is one Prime Minister.
And
yeah.
this is the one that we were just discussing in the Mabe.
That's correct.
I'm just in shock.
And who does the Prime Minister report to?
Himself.
He's a Prime Minister. That means he works for somebody.
Who
Himself.
has your family?
He's not a president. He's a Prime Minister. He probably worked for the king. Family
I'm so
history.
sorry. They sent assassins. I told them where they had to go and what they had to do to make it. I'm so sorry, Sir Tom.
They sent assassins.
Where
The
are
Prime
they
Minister sent assassins. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
And you're saying your family has been captured and held hostage. And
Yes.
as a result, you helped them.
The Prime Minister believes...
How do we know that you're telling the truth?
The Prime Minister believes that Sir
Just
Thomas's
focus on
older
me.
brother will be easier to manipulate.
Is this
Where
true?
are the assassins now?
I have no idea.
How did they get into the keep?
I think
I let them in.
may
Where?
have killed the guards and stolen their uniforms.
Where did you let them in? Since that will probably be where they want to get out.
Well, Sir Thomas, if what Kira is saying is true, if you round up all the guards in the Great Hall, you can
They're probably
just
still
have them
there.
take their helmets off, and Chief of Arms can probably identify the person who's not someone who belongs.
Or they kill a guard at an exit and escape.
And
We
that's why
cannot
we're
raise
there.
suspicion. We cannot raise suspicion. What
Well,
we need to do
The
is
keep has been ordered sealed. They know they can't get out that way. They must kill somebody to escape.
What if we hold a funeral and require all to be in attendance?
Well, we'll be doing that. Yes, but I'm currently not. I'm worried about them escaping this moment.
Oh, gotcha.
They're not going to stick around. They aren't after my brother. He's going to be easier to manipulate. Their goal now would be escape.
And I think someone should get their
Should we just
hiney
head to the
upstairs and
docks?
keep them from
Which
escaping,
door
don't
did you let them in? What gate did you let them in?
They came in through the front door. They rode on the ferry.
what did they look like?
One is a burly mercenary-looking half-orc. The other is a young woman.
Do you know their names?
I do not.
If
Can you tell us anything else, sweetie? You can tell me.
Whatever they're after on this island, it's not up here. It has to be below. It's the only thing I can think, but we can't break through the rock that I was talking about to find out what's below the island.
I grew up here. I should know where all the dang little ways are to sneak through the caverns and caves and secret entrances into the castle and down to below. I think a history check would be.
It's like,
So
do
you do know a lot of the secret ins and outs and things like that, but no, there's no like caves or anything that go below the island. The best way to find out what would be below it would be to enter the water and kind of go down underneath that way, or dig your way through. But he's insisting that whatever this stone is, you can't get through it.
And Father never told any stories about how special the Battery Isles were.
Nope.
Well, what an old fart he was. I'm glad he's gone. Well, let's go check all the gates. Make sure that no one has passed as per my orders. And then we will have the captain of the guard do his rounds with trusted men to have each guy remove his helmet as he gets to each section.
I'm a little worried about this guy right here because if they find out that,
Oh, no. We're going to hang him.
What?
All right, then. I deserve nothing more.
Stick my
sweetie.
sword through his chest.
Wait, come.
Oh my.
That won't be necessary.
It's done.
It appears it's too late.
So yeah, Sir Thomas, you just kind of shish kebab this guy.
He had a wife and children.
I executed.
He has a wife and children, and I think a spaniel. What are you going to do for that spaniel now?
Eat it.
That spaniel is
executed a
all
traitor.
alone. I didn't
Yeah,
even get
yeah,
the chance
it's
to give him a lollipop from my backpack.
I think
It's
I
a
did
coup de
exactly
grace.
how I
and
would be taught.
he is now deceased.
I had a lollipop with his name on it. It was going to make him feel better before you killed him.
Give it to him anyway. I'm heading off to search the keep. The fortress.
All right.
I'm just standing there in shock at everything that has just happened. Shocked by the information of the Prime Minister. I'm saying nothing. I am just standing there covered in blood, crazed looking and shocked.
Here you go. Have this lollipop. It'll help you feel better after being covered in blood.
Doria,
So he's going, I might like Sir Thomas after all.
Just-
you all go on ahead.
Just
I need
take
a
the
moment.
lollipop.
I need a moment.
It'll swallow most. Here, take the lollipop.
I
Zurich
take
bends
the
down
lollipop.
to the advisor's corpse
Thank you.
and
I feel better now.
kind of puts his hand on him for a moment, nods his head slightly, and then pulls whatever's in his pockets out.
That's beautiful.
You pull out about 10 gold pieces and some pocket lint.
As I stand up, I simply say, "He won't need this anymore."
What,
And
the
then
lint?
Go after Sir Thomas.
He is going to need lint. They require lint in the afterlife. It's currency there.
So everybody
Put the
is
lint on
heading
his
back
eyes.
up.
Wait. I would like to investigate the room to see if there's anything secretive or hidden.
Mm,
A long sword that went right through him. Okay. No.
Yeah, that one. Investigation? Yes?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
I go. I invest.
So with a 23, you notice that there's the usual secret passageways and things that you would find in a castle, but there is a stairway that heads further down into the depths of the island.
I note it in my mind, and then I follow everybody else.
All right.
I ain't going down some creepy tunnel.
Right.
underneath you.
I'm just
No.
standing there crazed, just standing there. I'm not
Kira,
moving.
as she walks past, just kind of puts a hand on her shoulder, and she's just like, "It's going to be okay. Let's go."
When you all come back up the final set of stairs, heading past the cleaning level and all of that, you're kind of all just taking it all in, everything that's just crazily happened. And through a large stained glass window that's kind of positioned somewhat near the top of the stairs, you see what appears to be a human-like shadow kind of whiz past the window.
Outside or inside?
Outside.
They're escaping, as I said. Charge to the battlement.
The window is able to be opened if you would like to.
Open the window and get out. I
Or
see a guy.
smash.
There's zip lining, right?
So, opening the window, you can see just in the final few moments the figure of a young woman who dives into the water, probably 20 feet or so away from the shoreline. So she must have come from somewhere up higher.
Oh,
Right.
yes.
All right, who can run? Who can run faster? I sure can't. I'm in
How-
chainmail.
How far away is she?
Well, someone,
Um,
someone throw me. I'll be okay. I think I'm not wearing mail.
She's about 60 feet down and then 20 feet out.
I can
Oh.
float, I guess.
I'm not a strong swimmer. So
I cast Guiding
no.
Bolt at her.
Okay.
I go running up to the battlement above, I'm sure. Maybe I can intercept her friend.
Sorry, I had to figure out what exactly that entails. So yeah, Xeric, as he sees her kind of mid-dive, quickly moves his fingers and says a couple quick words, holds his hand out, and then blasts as best he can at this person with a 24.
All right.
Can I-
Your guiding bolt fires into the water, and from what you can see, it strikes true. But she continues to swim down into the depths and then disappears.
That's fine. What's really cool about this is she's going to take 46 radiant damage, which is 20, and then she is going to be sparkly and glittery for the pretty much for a while. It looks
Right.
like. So
You've
hope she gets
monster.
attacked by sea monsters.
Shine.
Well, it appeared from what you could see that she went underneath the island, as if there's some kind of underwater cave. Sir Thomas, you reach the battlement, and you can see there's a few guards that are in active combat with her partner in crime. He's wielding a very large maul, basically a gigantic sledgehammer, and he's just kind of swinging wildly. It does not appear that he's like actively fighting. He with your trained eye, he seems like more like he's causing a distraction.
And how close to the edge of the battlement is he?
5 feet. I mean, he's real close.
I'm just going to run up and shield bash him over the battlement.
Nice. I don't know exactly what you got to roll for a shield bash, but I'm sure this
Usually
will be
just a
fun.
weapon strike.
But I'm
There you
rooting
go.
for you.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So you run over, just summoning all your strength with your shield bash, and as he rears back to take another swing, he kind of sees you out the corner of his eye, and he gets and he sails over the wall, kind of doing the Titanic tumble. As he falls, he hits pieces of brick on the way down, some gargoyles, just completely gets mangled as he hits the ground below.
You just
For the
see
very-
our reactions. It's like,
Really awesome. I just turned to the guards. That's how it's done.
They're all just like in utter amazement.
Are you okay,
score
lads?
cards.
Are you okay, lads? I was so concerned about your safety.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're good.
Good.
Would you
My
teach us
brothers,
how to do that?
absolutely, absolutely. My brothers were involved in the assassination of my father. Go arrest them.
Roll your what would that one be? Persuasion maybe,
yeah.
or
Oh, yes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
No.
man.
they immediately take off to apprehend your brothers.
Fratricide.
I love high
Fratricide.
charisma.
Yes.
Fratricide.
Oh my goodness.
Fratricide.
Where's Doria right now?
I'm just staring. I'm loving every second of this.
You're with
Just-
Sir Thomas.
My
then?
eyes are just. I just followed you guys up there. My eyes are just like
Okay.
saucers watching this with fantastic interest.
Yeah.
I watched. the
I
one-
just turn to Zurich and I say, maybe not all of them. But
Well,
my oldest brother is. There has to be a reason the Prime Minister thought he'd be easier to handle.
Well, true. I'm actually not quite up there yet because I stayed in Cast Guiding Gold.
Oh, so you saw
Yeah.
the guy come tumbling past the window.
Yeah.
Well, no. So that's what I'm asking. Did I see her leap clearly off the battlement above me?
No, you didn't see quite where she came from, but the gentleman that Sir Thomas just shield bashed, you did see him come tumbling by.
And how close did he get to the water?
He did not.
Okay. No, good.
And even if he did, there wasn't much left of him. You know, it's just a stain.
All right.
You.
So
I think I
get
know
up
where you're
there.
going. Are you wondering if you'd be able to leap to the water from the window?
Yeah, I was going. My game plan, if I saw her leap from above me, was to come up as he's shield bashing the dude off, and then me just run and kind of leap into the water, trying to follow her glittery.
Yeah,
But
you can absolutely do that. You
it's
would
a
make it.
jumpable distance. I'd
It
need to
is a
roll,
jump.
obviously.
Yes, it is jumpable.
All right,
Just
then that's
roll
exactly
a
what I do.
dexterity check.
Would it be more strength, maybe? Please.
Sure, why not?
You can use your strong legs to do it instead
Yeah.
of your agile
I mean,
legs.
Okay, so are
Or
you doing this
acrobatics
from a
or
standstill, or are you getting
Oh,
a
no,
running start?
So I'm going to be running up the stair, see him shield bash, kind of peer, and then come back and run off and leap
Okay.
as hard as I can.
All right, roll it to it.
I don't have anything that would necessarily help me, but I do cast guidance
Oh,
on
okay.
myself.
Do you have athletics?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm casting guidance on myself.
Fair enough.
18 is my natural roll, and then I get to add a D4. Nope, that's not right. Or is it right? Yeah, no.
It says
a
20 plus
D4.
4.
So I get to add a 3 to that, so 21 total.
Wonderful. You leap from the window, clearing the ground below perfectly, doing a nice like half gainer swan dive into the water, leaving the tiniest little splash. Judges gave you a 10 out of 10.
Ooh.
You follow the glitter trail heading underneath the island, and you do find the cave that she ducked into. It's not like an underwater cave. It's one of those types where like you go in and you
There's
can
like
pop
an air
up and there's
bubble.
air.
Mhm.
Climbing out, you can see her little glitter trail. You walk about 5 feet on stone, and you come to a metal staircase.
Huh. Looking around, is that the only thing?
Yep, it's a metal staircase leading down. The stone.
leading down. Okay.
Yes,
I thought you
sorry,
meant
I
leading
guess she
up. I was
clarified.
like,
It's
great,
leading
came
down.
to go back up.
Is it glittery?
The stone hallway that it is kind of in, stairwell as it were, is, well, I'm just going to tell you, your character doesn't really know. It is a strange stone. It is concrete.
Okay. I activate the continual flame on my spear to illuminate the area and continue down.
All right. Heading further down the staircase, you're feet kind of making that dong, dong, dong as you head down. You follow the glitters and you come into a large chamber.
Okay.
This chamber, the first thing that you see is a huge metal table that seems to have little square pieces of glass in it and just a variety of buttons and switches and levers and all kinds of like weird bits and bobs. Everything is just completely covered in dust except for where this girl had run through. What you see is where she ran through, there's a large metal door that is cracked open. The metal door is to a wall that has large windows. And on the inside of this room, where you can look through the windows and see, there is a massive metal vat, it looks like, that has pistons on top of it. This is my very crude D&D style attempt at describing to you a nuclear reactor.
Okay.
Xeric, watch out. There might be robot pirates.
Who said that?
Talos!
Oh, it's Talos talking. Okay, cool. I'm good with that. I continue through. I'm not letting up on my pace to try and track this person.
Okay. Proceeding into the room, you see that there's no real other way to get out. There's a couple stairways that lead up to the top of the reactor. It's probably about 30 feet high or so. But we are going to do some fun stuff here real quick. And perfect. So you head in and you're looking around. You can see the glitters from your bolt everywhere. And the door shuts behind you. Stepping out in front of the glass is what appears to be a half-elf. It's the young girl that dove into the water. And she just kind of looks at you quizzically with her head turned.
Hi.
Why do you follow me?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think this all the way through.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I almost got away with this so
I start
flawlessly.
pacing to my right.
Oh, don't bother trying to get out the door. That thing won't open now.
I'm not.
am curious. I wonder what would happen.
If
She takes a few steps back towards the console and just kind
I
of
release my
looks
lightning
over.
javelin immediately with advantage against her. I'm also going
Through
to
the
channel
window?
divinity. No, you said in front of the window.
No, you're inside the room. She's on the other side of the window.
How thick is the window?
Good question.
So I'm going to say that it's thick enough that she wouldn't get hit, but you completely decimate that window.
So here's the little twist in this.
Okay.
Is, I'm going to use channel divinity to do max damage with my weapon. My weapon is the lightning javelin, and I'm going to turn it into actual electricity to deal 5d6 damage, which means that's 30 total damage on top of the 10. So,
Yep.
40 lightning bolt.
Nice. So she gets hit with some straggler lightning bolt beams and some shards of glass. And she kind of does one of those like, ah! She slaps one of the buttons on the console, and a few red lights begin spinning as the reactor spools up. I need you to roll a Constitution save, and she's going to roll one as well. Oh!
No, she's not.
12.
Okay, 12. Nice. So as soon as this thing powers up, you see she just starts getting like boils all over her face. Her skin turns bright red. She's just screaming as she suffers from just phenomenal amounts of radiation poisoning. Now, as for you, good sir, I need you to roll a d6 for me.
I don't like this.
You thought she was glowing before.
Ooh, that one. Lucky
Oh
me.
no!
She just
Oh,
opened a
one.
demon core, and there's the crit blunder.
Yep, there it is, everybody.
Oh.
Nailed it.
Here is the crazy part about this. You start getting bombarded with radiation as well. Your molecules begin to change and twist, and your beard grows nice and long and lush. Your nose kind of plumps up a little bit as your bones shrink, and you change into a dwarf.
Shut the front door.
What?
And that is where we're going to leave it for this evening.
Wow, someone my height.
Hey, Talos!
I have a playmate now.
My Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. This is incredible. Ah!
What?
Hey,
We
hey,
can
hey,
literally
you guys
eye
see
to eye.
Zurich? Oh, there you are.
That's so cool. That is so cool. Wow.
Dory is still going to be. Yeah, he's right here.
So at this current moment in time, Zurich is now a dwarf. And, you know, I'm a fair and I'm the world's okayest DM.
Yes.
You can see.
Nice.
So I'll let you pick what kind of dwarf.
Oh.
So, you know, you can figure that out before we play again. So I'm just throwing in, you know, some tie together stuff. I'm trying to drop some hints about things to come. And if anybody's been paying attention to the posts and the Facebook page, you know, I've been talking about the future and things like that. So parts of the mystery coming together. I hope you all had fun tonight.
It was a blast.
Indeed.
Yes. With my new zit on my face.
I just love shocking everybody as a pure lawful neutral character.
Stabbing your advisors willy nilly.
Right? You know, I would expect nothing less, though.
Yeah.
But thank you all for jumping on and playing this evening. I really had a blast with you guys. You always bring the best to the table. It's so much fun. And thank you to all the people who tuned in and left comments and checked this out. And, you know, we really wouldn't keep this going without you. We hope you enjoy the story so far. And things are only going to get crazier from here. So thank you all very much. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you all later.
Bye.
Bye.